Hey, welcome back to the Cheap Air Gunner channel. I am Cherokee Steve. Got an update on some things I've added to the 2400 KT CO2 version. Number one, my stock stash came in. As I mentioned before, this is in faux snakeskin. It does look pretty sharp. Especially, I think it goes well with the stock. The other thing, I was able to rethrow my pipe insulation back on top for my cheek rest. Much more comfortable than the plastic stock itself. The other thing I did was I made a muzzle brake for this. It doesn't really do anything as far as sound suppression, but was considering buying a muzzle brake off of eBay that also specifically stated it didn't do anything for sound suppression. It was simply for looks. And I figured, I'm a machinist, I've got a lathe, and I had my own chunk of aluminum tubing. So I turned it, went through with a 250 drill, then went about 3/4 of the way down with a 7/16 drill. 7/16 is the OD of most Crosman barrels. The 250 I figured would give me clearance for the 22 caliber pellets. But it came out looking pretty good, I thought. Put a couple of pellets through it, make sure that they weren't clipping or anything on the muzzle brake. You know, it didn't, muzzle brake doesn't interfere with the pellet at all. So I'm glad about that. Really glad with the way that this is turning out. About the only other thing I would like to add and have plans of acquiring in the near future is a grav mag. I particularly like the compact version. It only holds 5 pellets. I guess you have one, you can have one chambered with 5 in the grav mag itself, so a total of 6 pellets. Takes up less space. It's not as long as the 9-shot one, but that's what I'm thinking about as far as that goes. In case I'm not getting a really good clear view of the stock stash or of the muzzle brake, I'm going to throw up some photos of the two that were taken before they were on the gun. The only other thing I did in the meantime was take my 2289, pumped it up, 40 pumps, got a shot off, got a velocity of 729 with a 13.43 grain pellet. Am just really happy with. So I know that this, with the 14.5-inch barrel, is spitting out 22 caliber pellets at high velocity. Very happy with that as well. The other update on the 2400 KT HPA, I have had no drop in air pressure since going with my last O-ring that I thought was just going to allow it to leak the slowest amount that the O-ring selections I had tried would. Well, it seems to be doing a better job than that. It's actually holding the air, so keep my fingers crossed. As far as really happy with the velocity I am getting from all three guns. Really happy with how all three guns have turned out as far as their appearance, the functionality of, again, I can't speak highly enough of the stock stash. The guy, again, with all three that I've ordered, it has included a personal handwritten note about contacting him directly if there's any problems with the stock stash. And like I said in a previous video, he includes his personal cell phone number. So that's pretty awesome customer service. One of the unfortunate things I have found out now that I am getting into the CO2 version of the 2400 KT, didn't realize that my box of CO2 cartridges, which it was a 40 count box, I'm down to one CO2 cartridge left. So I definitely got to pick up some more. Other than that, that's where I'm at. Again, super happy with the 3 Crosman carbines that I have. You guys, thanks for checking out this video. Until the next one, stay safe, shoot safe.